So this is a Reddit client. This connects right into Reddit data. You can add, you could type in a subreddit or a user profile, and it's going to load hundreds of posts from different data sets related to those, either a subreddit or a user profile. Basically what it's going to do is run a real-time simulation on the data, and it serves back recommendations for you. So you can passively kind of watch Reddit play in front of you rather than scroll through and look at Reddit through their algorithms. We'll type in be amazed, and then you'll see there's autocomplete. We'll go to the top, be amazed. So I pull that in, I'm going to hit sub, I'm going to hit run simulation. You see there's like these gray balls right here. There's actually a diamond of them. So you got top, best, new, and top from last year. Each one of those nodes absorb a Reddit post. So you'll see each one of these balls is a piece of data. So we could look at it and pinch it. Here we go. We can resize this as well. I want to make it a little bit bigger. And you can see that these balls, they're different sizes. There's smaller ones. And this is all relative to the upvote count. Larger ones, this one's got 249,000 upvotes. The glowing yellow ones are videos. And the black ones are images. Sometimes the images actually take a long time to load because it's just like a really big high-res file. Let me take a smaller one. And right now, you could actually change the time that it stays on screen for. And now I can just kind of passively watch posts play. That one's pretty cool. So now you'll see down here we have a few different options. I'm going to go to the one all the way to the left first. And what that does is it pulls up the Reddit post in Safari. So if you're already logged in now, you can kind of drill down into it. You can listen to the sound because I have audio off, comment, upvote, and so data is beautiful. So now you see it's reloading for all the different data sets. And as it kind of plays, you'll see we have a history building up on the right. And it's only for the current subreddit. But we can go back. You see it instantly pulls up the data as I click on them. And I'm just looking at it and pinching. It's really precise. So how is this a recommendation engine? Exactly. Well, if you look at this, you can see that these balls are actually orbiting around. We have these 4 gray balls, the diamonds, and those are what I'm calling a primary mass nodes. They're almost like black holes or stars, and these things are orbiting around them, and it's using an actual physics solver. Since it is physics and since it is doing orbital mechanics, we can game the system essentially by making certain ones heavier and certain ones lighter. If the Reddit post is desirable, say it's new, say it's got a bunch of upvotes, say it's got a bunch of comments, so those are how we're measuring this. If it's got a lot of those, we add mass. We make them heavier. And when we make them heavier, they have a much higher probability of being absorbed. So it's like a poor man's recommendation system. It's real time. It's a force-directed graph. So now if I type in a user profile, I'm going to click the user button, and you'll see that it loads user data. And here we go. So why do this? What's the point? So you could pop these out. Pop this out. And save it. This is kind of like creating your own favorite. You can resize, make it really big if you want. So you can just pop these out, put them in space, however you want. Maybe you want to make a little museum. So this is what we call museum mode. But you can follow all these links to Safari if you like. What do we do now? Well, we could save this and we could load in this content later. So you can have your Reddit favorites essentially. So I'm going to click this yellow star. I'm just going to call this one demo. And save scene. You can see I already have a few in here. Demo, 6 posts right there, like that. Let's say I want to add that to the scene. Another thing you can do is you can click this bookmark button, and you can append it to any of the scenes as well. It's another way to add more. Not safe for work content is completely filtered out, so you don't have to worry about seeing that kind of stuff on this app. This app will be available free on the Apple Vision Pro App Store. And it's an experiment. I'm really experimenting with, how can we take a whole bunch of data in a spatial scenario and be more efficient with it and be able to drill down into it in, more in a meaningful way.